I see fruits, I cut the leaves. But I leave some suckers. This is called suckers because they are growing in between the major stem, the leaves, and then a sucker came. Plant bed number 4 has majority are tomatoes, and I just planted some okras, and I also throw some elephant ears here because I have no space for my elephant ears right there. And then I'm trying to see if I can grow this lettuce here. That's the lettuce that the top I cut it and cooked. And this is also the pineapple that I planted. I bought pineapple from the groceries. I eat the fruit, and the top I just planted it. They have been growing. So this is the tomato. As you can see, we got a lot of flowers on the top area. Lots of flowers on the tomatoes. So what I do with the tomato is different. I don't prune the top. What I prune from my tomatoes are just the leaves on the bottom. Once they bear fruit, like this one, it used to have leaves here, and then they bear fruit or flower, I went ahead and cut the leaves. Same as here. As soon as I see fruits, I cut the leaves. But I leave some suckers. This is called suckers because they are growing in between the major stem, the leaves, and then a sucker came. So I don't prune the suckers because the suckers will also bear fruit. But when they are growing some suckers here from the bottom, like this one is the area where I cut the leaves, and this is the suckers. So from the bottom, I actually cut the suckers because I don't want them to start growing from the bottom and go up. I let the suckers grow from here and up, so leave at least 1 foot stems. So here we got a lot of fruits here, some suckers that I left. I prune the leaves because I don't need them. I'm guessing you only need few leaves for the tomato, but I don't prune the top. The top I leave them continuously growing, so it's gonna grow up all the way. And I also make sure to secure them in this stake because it's gonna get heavy, especially if all these fruits matured. This second tomato here, oh, so we got fruits here growing. Okay, so some of them are also growing. I have here some I think this is from a sucker. I just let them grow. Let's see what is going to happen with that one. But this one we have to prune. Leaves and then sucker. Just make sure each branch has matured leaves on it, so they can still provide for each branch. So same thing here. Okay, I prune the leaves that are on the stems and just leave the suckers. This is a sucker, so I just leave it alone because they can help. Let's look at the second tomato here. The last one. This was the worst tomato I have. And that's it for our tomato. So for this plant bed number 5, I have some elephant ears. I also planted some marigolds. I have 3 marigolds here, and then there's 1 marigold in that side and another marigold here. And also on other empty spaces I also plant okra, but it looks like this okra here is not healthy. I think it's because this area is overcrowded. You can tell that it's not healthy because the stems are really small. The stem of the okra, so tiny. But I will not touch it. I will see if they will grow. So these are the 5 plant beds that I have on this area of the backyard. And along the fence you will see some black pots with plants. These 2 here at the beginning here is the loofah or patola, and I attach a cattle fence here on this side. This is where they're gonna be climbing up, but make sure that the fruit is not going on the inside. Once you see a fruit, make sure that they grow outside of the fence, because it's gonna be harder to harvest them if the fruit is in the inside. So they're climbing up. This patola is given to me by Apina Net. She don't have time to plant, so she just gave it to me. I don't know what's the English for upo. Look at our yeah, so this is our upo. We're also gonna let them climb up here on this fence. Here we just attach it with a nail, secure it. So once they grow, because upo is actually about at least more than 12 inches long, that's the minimum length of the fruit, and about maybe 4 inches in diameter. So make sure the fruits doesn't go inside the cattle fence. And what do you call this one? I built this like a pergola type trellis. This is for watermelon. So I have 4 watermelon here. This one, that one, and also 2 on the outside, on the front. So I hook this up here so that they can climb up and just multiply there at the top area. But this watermelon is super huge. When they have fruits, it's gonna be really heavy. So what I will do, the fruit is gonna be hanging here, and I will support the fruit by putting a sling or a hammock. So I have 4 cantaloupe here also. This is cantaloupe, 1, 2, and then 2 also on the front. So they're gonna be crawling from here, going all the way up. So the cantaloupe is also big, or the melon. So you're gonna support the fruit with a hammock or a sling. I already have a fish net ready to support them. And I already see some male flowers here. These are male flowers, I think, because they don't have that starting bulb for the fruit. So this one is also fruiting. And here is the other cantaloupe here. We got 2 more cantaloupe here, right there. This is cantaloupe. It has flower already, but I think that's a male flower. And this is the watermelon. We got watermelon also right there. Also on this area of the plant bed, I have some blackberry here. I have 2 blackberries. This is also blackberries.
Like! Share! Subscribe! Click the bell, please!